First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Leading off, number 19.
Jared Triolo.
The wind and the pitch. Outside. And we are underway. Breaking ball inside, and the count is 2-0. To the left side, but it is well foul. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
One out, bases empty.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he don't.
Full extension, makes the catch.
No, that was a nice diving catch right there. Great effort, but if you look closely at his route, it wasn't as direct to the ball as you'd like to see. The angle initially not very good, but you have to credit him with making an adjustment, laying out, and getting the out. Nice job.
Ryan Reynolds here, leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Two outs, bases empty. Ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. A long throw, and that's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here in San Diego, and starting in this one, Bailey Falter.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one. Well, that's where you want to be right there, all over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Cruz heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Jerks and Profar in the box now. No balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Here comes a pitch. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny.
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. Fastball for a strike. That's inside. And it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Cruz out of first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We played an inning, no score. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. First offering, and it just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get an out on the play.
He was all over that one. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So up next, Connor Joe. Out to center. Merrill has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
That is good. The catcher.
Digging in, Henry Davis. That to right. Powell drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit.
Number 5, Andy Rodriguez.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And a foul ball. And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Pirates leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's the veteran second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
The second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
Falter back to work. And a foul ball. 1-2 now as he swings through it.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success. Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Kicks and deals. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Towards first, and that one handled. Takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Next to hit, Kyle Higashioka. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Padres go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Petco Park, top half of the third inning. Now at the plate, Gilberto Celestino. Celestino in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one not close. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
And the righty deals. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. Two outs. Just off the outside edge. And the count even 1-1. High fly ball right field. Settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
The lefty fires. Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. He's got it, and there's one down.
Batting it, the right fielder, Corey Howell.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Corey Howell trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The other way. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Dylan Cease, the next up for the Padres. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and we are still scoreless. Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. Now here is Shepard. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That's the ball.
And ball one. There's a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball two. Righty to the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground.
Now back left fielder,
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Outside low, and that's ball one. And another ball. Two-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
One down, base is empty.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Man at first with one gone. Here's O'Neal Cruz. First pitch just misses. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Up next for the Pirates, Connor Joe. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. That missed by a lot. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's the catcher to hit, Henry Davis. Flied to right his first time. That's a strike.
0-1.
First and second, two down. Next offering upstairs. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, two outs. And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Third out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. And now Ha-Sung Kim.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Throws to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Fouled off. He was late. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Wouldn't chase that time. The Padres yet to pick up a hit here. Struck him out looking. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Here's Machado. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And Xander Bogaerts with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Just missed. Out in front and foul to the left side. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Machado off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two outs. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jake Cronenworth in the San Diego on deck circle. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied 0-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. The right-hander back to work. 3-1.
You know, these Pirates need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Ball 1 there.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That one 95 to finish him off. Gilberto Celestino will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. In there. That's strike 2. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And he deals. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Two down, nobody on. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still no score. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Jake Cronenworth.
First baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Falter back to work. That misses the zone. Ball one.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That's in there, and it's 2-1. And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And down on strikes. And one away.
Now batting.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. First time up, he grounded to third. And the curve misses outside. Ball one. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings here and blasts one left field. Reynolds going back on this one. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. That's his 50th career homer. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Base is empty, one away. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. In for a strike. It's 0-1. That's a slider for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. On the move to the alley. He makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 14. Corey
2 outs, base is empty.
Howell.
Next for the Padres, Corey Howell.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Right down to shoot. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 outs. A swing and a soft liner. Base hit. Corey Howell with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So man aboard, and now the pitcher, Dylan Cease. This one in the air. Gets under it. Brings it in. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Petco Park. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, number 19. The wind of the pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Shepard. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And there's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The Padres up by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. That one is hammered right field. Powell ranging back, and he goes airborne to make the catch. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And now 2-0. I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support. 2 down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. His 32nd of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now it's going to be O'Neal Cruz. That catches the top part of the zone. And that is strike 1. A big swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Well, we go bottom 6, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Kim, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. And the first pitch misses for ball one. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. And it's even up. This one smoked out to left. Squeezes it.
The third baseman, number 13. Machado.
Now Machado up here. 1 for 2. So right-handed slugger at the plate. Chris, you surprised that the lefty is still in there?
Extremely. I mean, you've got arms down in the bullpen, and there's somebody down there that can match up, try to get out of this jam.
And that one fouled off. The pitch.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-1. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Bogarts in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Two on, 1 out.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth clips the corner. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Yeah, that's outside. 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. With painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
This one smacked out to left center. Base hit into the outfield. The run comes in from second. It's 2-1.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great growth right there.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Bailey Falter is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Martin Perez.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. He's already homered in this game. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Kicks and fires.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Machado, the lead runner at second. Cronenworth at first, 2 out of the inning. Cruz rolls across the diamond. They limit the damage here, but the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. Cease back to work. And a foul ball left side. Looking to get the tying run on base. Laser base hit.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Dylan Cease gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Angel De Los Santos.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. That one catches the corner for a strike. In the air, center field. Merrill has a beat on it. 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Andy Rodriguez digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Lifted in the air, out to left. Profar has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 2 away. Up next for the Pirates, Gilberto Celestino.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And that one clips the corner.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock, try to put something up on the board.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
On the ground, Bogaerts fields it cleanly. The throw to first, and that is the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh, and our score remains 2-1. Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. The pitch. That one ripped. Celestino, long run, and it's out of reach after the slow first step. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So man aboard. Now it's going to be Corey Howell. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one. And a strike in there.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
At the belt and fires. And that one a little below the knees.
One ball,
now 1-2. Man at second. Hard hit, left field, base hit. The throw in. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
In there, and it's 0-1. Perez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. The pitch. That one missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball could be 2. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. And that's 2.
Sometimes it's just a little bit smarter to go ahead and make the play yourself. Less throws, less people involved. And right there, he had plenty of time to get that first out at second and then to complete the double play over to first.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ha-Sung Kim. To third. And he can't come up with it. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 1. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 1, Yogi Matsui.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Key Brian Hayes.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. And a pitch. Hard hit right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jared Triolo.
So the lineup flips over. And now the Pirates leadoff man. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 47.
2 outs, base is empty. Shepard, the next Pirate to hit. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. Fastball for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And a pitch. On the corner for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3 down inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Colin Holderman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Profar climbs in on that left side.
The left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And that's in there at the knees. Here comes a pitch. And delivers outside.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Righty delivers. Shepard slings to first. Profar is out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Curveball drops in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. And it's fouled away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
In the air, out towards left center, and it falls. So the inning is still alive with Jake Cronenworth coming to the dish.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And there's a hit. throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The batter.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Kyle Higashioka. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Two outs. Just off the inside edge. And this is inside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2 on, 2 outs. Good eye in that spot.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. That's the inning. 2 left on. Through 8 full. It's the Padres 3 and the Pirates 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Robert Suarez.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball on the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And he deals. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a pitch.
Hey.
That misses. And the count 1-2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Wouldn't chase that time. So now 3-2. Out to short. Gathers and throws to first. Out leading off the top of the 9th, and they take care of a big threat right there. He's 2 outs away. O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. Suarez in his 3rd season, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. To first, 2 up, 2 down. Last chance now for the Pirates. And now the right fielder, Connor Joe. 1 for 3. In the air of the infield. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final run score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here.